before you judge me and say $80 is not enough. Put a heavy coat down. I know a lot of people wouldn't have did this, but guys, I'm not a lot of people. I'm telling you, this is one of the simplest setups out there on YouTube, I think, that's actually like putting out constant freaking videos. Look at this. We gotta dust this stuff off, guys. But guys, comment down below. I really, really want to know this time. What is y'all's minimum? You don't have to tell me your location, where you're at. I'm not trying to get up under you and undercut. That's not what this is. Good morning, YouTube. It's Eric with Precision Pressure Wash, and I'm back at it again, guys. I'm back checking in with you guys. I'm about to hook the trailer up. I have one really, really small job today. It's for a return customer. It's not even for my minimum amount, but again, return customer. This is the third time that they've come back to me. So I say it all the time in my videos, how much I appreciate it. I do, because I'm telling you, a dime a dozen when it comes to this kind of stuff around me. So anyways, I'm checking in with you guys because I've kind of been MIA, seriously. Probably can't see me because the light's behind me, but I've been MIA because I had a really, really big fishing tournament that wrapped up Saturday. Look at these stinking birds. Anyways, it wrapped up Saturday. It started Friday. It was a 2-day. We were fishing for a $70,000 boat. I've said it in other videos. And actually, guys, I did work last week. I didn't just not work. I'm actually about to edit a big long format video where I did a huge wash project. It was like everything but the roof. No, not the one in Celebration. I had another one. Screen enclosure, pool deck, white vinyl fence, driveway, and house. Like everything. It's a good one. But again, guys, that thing's gonna take me forever to edit. And honestly, I'm trying to get my algorithm back going. But I've told you guys that, you know, YouTube is not my main focus. I do enjoy doing it. I like this. That's why I do it. It's not for the money. It's just because I kind of like it. But the money is good. I'm not going to sit here and say I don't want money. Guys, I would love to have a pressure washing channel where I'm like, oh yeah, I'm paying bills with my income. But like I told you guys a few weeks ago, I'm just over 500, probably closing in on 600 now. And I've been monetized since like July. So do the math. I can't quit my job. And then the fishing thing, it was 170 boats this weekend. Fishing, it's the whole state of Florida. They got divisions in the whole state of Florida. We all come together on one lake, a different lake every year. Next year it's on Lake Okeechobee, which is okay. I'm all right down there. It's just at a hard time of year. But I was fishing like a freaking fiend, guys. Like, we had a sponsor on this one. So it was like, we can't let them down because we want to keep this sponsor. But I was out there like every day since October 16th to like, I don't know what it was. Today, right now, is Monday. So we're going to say up until last Wednesday. It was every day except like one day. And I was all over the place. Burned a ton of gas, made 1 million casts. And we had stuff where we knew we could get bites. I did catch some big ones in practice one of the days, but then the rest of the days, it was like, it was almost impossible. You couldn't even buy a bite. But we had a whole milk run of stuff from the top lake that we could go to all the way through all 3 lakes. And we ran it all on day one. We burned over $100 in fuel on day one. And we came in with 21 pounds, just over 21, which had us sitting in 11th. And you would think, oh man, that's awesome. And it was cool. But 32 pounds was leading it, and we had like some 27s and some 25. So it was like, there was a stinking deficit we had to make up. But it's Florida, you already know. 1 fish, 10 pounds, doable. But as far as the weekend, you guys can just see. This is my lab, guys. This is where I come out, sharpen hooks, build stuff. Here's my skirts. Guys, this is where I come out and just play with stuff, rebuild stuff, stuff breaks. You gotta, like, this is how into it I am. Like, I literally will sit here and change hooks, sharpen hooks, and come up with random stuff. Here's, you can just see it's a mess. Usually I don't have it all like this, but it was a hard week. Low sleep. I did get to win a $200 rod at the raffle. That was cool. I somehow always win rods. It's nothing new. It's all my kids' rods that I give them are all one rods. But that's it. I got all this stuff to organize. But right now I got to get back into the pressure washing. I have 5 estimates I got to go in there and do right now. Nothing cool, driveways, pool decks, but I gotta get these estimates out. They were piling up last week. There was one, I had to do 2 jobs last week. One was very small, one was good. I didn't film the small one. I did shoot a video on the big one. But guys, I'm here, I'm back, I'm ready to do this. I'm focused again, because I'm gonna tell you right now, when it comes to the fishing thing, that's what I'm focused on when stuff's happening. But pretty much, it's over for the year. Season's over. Pick back up in January, which isn't far away, but it's a little too far for what I like. But I guess for now, I'm going to go in there. I'm going to get these 5 estimates out. And then I'm going to go ahead and hook my trailer up, guys. We got some work to do. I got to put this 4 GPM back. I literally, look at this. We got to dust this stuff off, guys. Join me as I dust all this stuff off. See you in the truck. All right, guys, we are en route. It is now 9:41. Getting a super early start. You know me, guys, I don't play. No, I'm just messing around. It's been a slow going morning. Still like getting stuff back in order. And while I was on the phone with you guys, not on the phone, it is my phone, but it's really my camera. So when I was out in the garage doing that, whatever it is, garage talk, I got another call for a driveway. I'm getting a lot of driveway calls right now, guys. I don't know what it is. I'll take them, but so I did, what was it, 6 estimates since the last time you guys saw me. I'm not out here bragging, guys. I'm not out trying to rub it in if you're slow. I get slow, just like you guys. The only difference between me and all the other big YouTubers is I'll admit it. I'll admit it when I'm slow. I'll ask questions to find out what you guys think. Are you guys slow? And it's crazy because you could just be right here in Central Florida, but then right over in Tampa, it's booming. It's booming, guys. So that's the main reason I get on here and tell you guys to watch out for these people selling courses and all these tips. If they're not around you, everything they're telling you is irrelevant completely, guys. It's all it matters where you are. It really does. Like, anybody can pull up to a nice ass house that just had the sprinklers on and say, look at these nice houses that I wash, guys. Look at, and they don't ever show you nothing. And they're just building it up, trying to trick you guys. But I don't do that. I tell you guys when I'm booming. I tell you guys when I'm not. I tell you guys pretty much everything going on. I'm telling you guys about my fishing. Like, I'm pretty sure 90% of you guys don't give a damn about it. But that's cool. It's just one of those things. I turn this camera on and I'm just me. So it's like I can't like try to do, no, I'm just gonna be normal. I'm gonna be me. However it comes out or however I come across, it is what it is. This is me. Anybody who's watching this that really knows me, comment, guys. Let them know this is really how I am. Some of you guys that watch know me. They know how I fish. They know how I live. They know my personality. It's just, this is really me. Now, the profanity, to be honest with you guys, YouTube has actually helped me out with that, man. I had a bad mouth, a really stinking bad mouth. I still do, especially if I'm mad. And in the beginning, dude, I was messing up. There was never turn the camera on and it's a one take. Never, like ever. So, look guys, no traffic. I'm loving this. This is what happens when you leave at almost 10 o'clock. You won't get caught in any traffic. So that's awesome. Where was I? I don't see, guys, my mind's scatterbrained as hell. But I'm just excited to be going to work again, guys. Get my mind off of the not so good finish. I will go ahead. I didn't even tell you guys. When I shot the first part of this video in the garage, that on day one of the tournament, day one, we got the crappiest boat number. We were 137 out of 170. So we knew right then and there we are not getting on anything that we thought we were getting on. So we just had to kind of ride around and pick a spot where there was like a 100-yard gap in the boats so we could get in where we fit in. And I'm gonna tell you guys right now, we did get in on one of our spots. I swear, this wasn't just some random thing, but the shithouse luck that we needed, it kicked in. Within the first 30 minutes, my first fish was a 6-pounder. My second fish was an 8-pounder. I'll show you the picture. And then, you know, we struggled. We really did. I think on day one, we caught 8 bass. On day 2, we caught 6 bass. That's how hard this crap was, man. The wind was blowing 30. So it put everybody in the same areas, whether they were good areas or not. You just had to fish where you could. There was very few guys out there in the surf roughing it. The guys that were on it, they were out there. But again, it was a hard finish, hard tournament. We do all right in hard tournaments. But now it's back to pressure washing. And I'm excited. I know a lot of people are gonna say in this video, I would have never went out of the house to do an $80 job, especially when you're driving 20 minutes or so. But guys, this is a return customer. I take care of my return customers. Any of my customers that are out there watching these videos, holler at me. You know I'm gonna give you a discount. I never do them dirty. If you just need a little something, I'll try to go ahead and wait until I get something else in the area to make it not, but it didn't work out like that, guys. I didn't schedule anything else, and this guy really needs it, so I'm on my way. Anyways, enough rambling. That's not what you guys want to see, so I'm gonna catch you guys on the job. Stay tuned. All right, y'all, we here. Let's go back in and see what we got. I have made contact with the customer, but as you can see, I haven't pulled none of my hoses. Nothing. I did put the cones out. That's mandatory. But I'm not, you know what I mean? I want to show you guys exactly how long this is taking. Here it is. This is it, guys. So obviously you can see how shady it is here. You're never going to stop it from getting the organics. This is the 3rd time I've actually cleaned this. But we're going to go ahead. I'm going to move that for them. We're going to start with a downstream. A downstream will eat this up, positive. and then we'll let it dwell for a few minutes and come back and hit it with the 16-inch surface cleaner. Now, I'm not going to try to go as fast as I can to show you guys, hey, this is how fast I made 80 bucks. But this is it. So here we go. Coming down to the trailer. First thing I'm going to do here is come over here. Now, this isn't as usually how I put it. My partner in crime did this last time, but it worked, so we ain't mad at all. As long as it doesn't fall and drag my hoses like I did the one time. So what I'm going to do here is, I don't know how much I'm going to pull. Look at that fitting, guys. Comment down below if you've ever had a piece of this metal break off and clog your surface cleaner tip. This is going to get changed when I get home, I promise. But comment down below, guys, has that ever happened to you? Because it's happened to me twice. It sucks. All right, getting the ball valve. I'm doing all this one hand, so I can't really just show you clicking it on. There it is, guys. We're on. So now I'm just going to go ahead and we're going to pull this hose. We're going to stay at an angle. I'm going to walk at this 45 just because I don't want to rub the car at all. Now, if you can't see, then maybe you just go back and grab some more. But you see how the hose is pulling? I got it kind of running through the grass at a loop. That's how we keep it off the car. So we're going to pull to where I know I got enough. And then hopefully it's just 100. But it's probably going to be 150, to be honest. The spigot is right there behind the cans. Easy peasy, guys. I know a lot of people wouldn't have did this, but guys, I'm not a lot of people. Look. So now what I'm going to do is we're going to come over here and we're just going to pull off a loop. So we get it to the fitting. There it is. Nothing crazy. She did say I can block the driveway. Let me try to get this set up somewhere, guys, because I want to show everything, but at the same time it's freaking hard. All right, so here we are, popping off 150. I only have 250 for the hose, guys, on that reel. I do have a spare 50, and I know these things are in bad shape, but I'm one of those type of people, I'm not gonna change it until it's time. So here we are, we're hooking up the 150. Again, guys, I only pull out what I use for every job. I do not have my stuff. I do not have my stuff running through the reel. When you're running a 4 GPM, you want to keep as much pressure as you can. And I try to avoid all these things. Maybe in the future I can. On this one over here I can't, because I ran the 12 volt through there for years and completely corroded all that out. So before I forget, because I always do, turn that thing on. And now we're going to come over here and get my water supply hose. Again, guys, I don't run off the buffer tank unless I have to, but I can with my direct drive. So we're going to do the same damn thing here, guys. I didn't really show you guys what time I got here, but I'll look at the clock in a second. We're going to get her all the way off. Now we'll come back. For this, it's a quick connect. I'm trying to do this one hand. Bear with me, guys. There it is. We're gonna let it just come off of there. It's hard because these clips are falling. Screw her on. And then you just come right on over. Boom, boom, boom. One-handed. I did that one-handed, guys. Now, you don't want to cross hoses. It's my pet peeve. My son doesn't think it's that big of a deal, so we clash a little bit. when it comes to hose management. I think I'm gonna come up with a different way of how I'm doing this part too. I don't exactly like it. All right, so 100 foot Flexzilla. We already got our quick connect here, and you're like, damn, why you gotta? Bingo. So what I got over here, guys, I'm telling you, when this is one of the simplest setups out there on YouTube, I think, that's actually like putting out constant freaking videos and showing you guys what it's capable of. But look, we come right over here. This is a 3/4 inch. This is 3/4. Flexzilla's 3/4. This is called Flex. This is from the irrigation shop. I do a lot of irrigation, so this is stuff that I have all the time. Maybe not 3/4, but the 1/2 inch stuff, I use it a lot. Here we go. Guys, I can't show you this one. My hands need, I need these 2 hands, maybe, but that's it. And then what I like about this, guys, it's stiff. It always stays up a little bit for drainage. And then also, that's I think that's 6 foot. So it also doesn't eat up any of the hose, and it's stiff. This is real thick. So when it's hanging down, you don't have to worry about a freaking kink, guys. This doesn't kink. If this kinks, it's probably gonna break. And then that in turn keeps all the water flow good. Because guys, when I used to have the Flexzilla up here, and then this crap would fall down. If you know, you know. All right, so now we got the ball valve on. Let's build my gun for today. We're gonna go that. I will bring back the X-Jet nozzle, because what this does is give me more pressure than this knockoff M5 twist. This is knockoff, this is not. So if I need to get real close, something that I can't do with the ball valve, then we'll do that. So what I'm going to do now, click her into place. We definitely are not going to be using the shooter tip today. That's in. So I'm going to grab this and my 16-inch Whisper Wash. That's a money maker right there, guys. You're like, why does he put his decals on there? Well, in the beginning, when I first started my business, I was just doing like Instagram stuff, and I was putting out some cool videos, like satisfying stuff with mute. And then pressure washing companies were stealing my freaking videos to use for advertising for them. So, and they weren't giving me a damn thing. So I did that, and then they stopped. Imagine that, right? All right, so now what I'm gonna do, I don't have my tripod, but this little thing I got right here can be a tripod. So I'm gonna go ahead and set it up and move this on camera for you guys. I did clear with the homeowner that I could shoot a little video. So that's what we're doing. All right, guys, so now let's go ahead. We've been filming for 9 minutes, 38 seconds. I'm honestly going pretty damn slow, but we're gonna go ahead and turn the water on now while we're heading back over. Wide open. And then for the mix, I think I'll go ahead and pull out of this house wash mix, because I have a little bit of stuff in there that I really want to get rid of. Look at this. Easy, guys. Unbungee, get the handle, carry it over. It's probably got about 1.5 gallons to 2 gallons. And I'm just going to set this here. We don't have to worry about getting leaves or anything in it like when we're in celebration, so I'm not going to have the lid on it over my hose because there's no oaks. Look around, we're good. Come over here to where I got my drop stick locked down, and just come right over here with it, man. Drop it right in. I like that it's leaning that way. I don't think I'm gonna use all that, but I'm gonna go heavy, and I will post treat it. But for right now, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and get off here and get the tripod set up so I can actually work and show y'all what's going on. All right, guys, you haven't missed anything. I just went out and started the machine and grabbed this. I got the revs 95%. It's just a little down, don't really need it. But I'm gonna start off by just giving a little wet on the walls and stuff. All right, guys. We're gonna wait a second, let it load up. There is surfactant in the mix. It's not needed though. I'm just using up some old stuff. All right, guys, we had a little bit of injector problems, I'm not gonna lie. I had to go out there and squirt some WD. She was locked up from sitting. Here we go, turned it back on. Let's try it again. There we go. All right, guys, we're gonna put a heavy coat down. Alright, guys, that's that. I'm going to turn the soap off. Now I'm going to go ahead and let this dwell for a few minutes. I am not going to sit here and video the dwell time, but I will tell you how many minutes it was when it's all said and done. So for right now, I'm going to go out there. I am going to drop it into clean water because I'm done. This is it, guys. I'm going home to edit after this, but we'll give it at least 5, and I'll pick back up when we're surface clean. Stay tuned. All right, guys, it's been about 5 or 6 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and hit it up.
Okay, let's go. Okay, let's go. Okay, let's go.
Alright guys, let's rinse this thing off and go home. Hold on guys, I forgot to put it in water. I was gonna post treat, but I'm not, because this is for her cats where they hang out, so we ain't gonna do that. Let me go drop it in the water and we'll turn this thing right back on. All right guys, I'm back. Turn it on. Give her 10 seconds. There'll be a little bit of soap because there's just a little bit in the line. You'll see it quickly and then it'll just go away. There it is. All right, guys. All right, guys, that's a wrap. See you in the truck. All right, guys, that's it. Just touch base with the customer. We're done. You see, I'm still sweating. For this job, complete, from the minute I pulled up to the minute I left, it was 36 minutes. Now, could I have done that faster? Hell yeah. Come on, guys. But I was literally trying to just show y'all everything I'm doing before you judge me and say $80 is not enough to leave the house. I'm fine with it. I'm fine with it. 20-minute drive there, 20-minute drive home, almost 40 minutes doing the work. $80, headed home. Now, I've probably just made a wrong turn, guys, because I honestly, not 100%. I shouldn't have turned the camera on until I got the hell out of there, but I wanted to show you guys like legit how long it was taking. If I would have waited till we got on down the road and I ain't sweat you, for all you know, I could have been in the truck. But I turned the camera on as soon as I knocked on the door, told her I was there, and let her know I was gonna be doing a little video. I will let people know, man, because I get it. It's a little weird sometimes, but she was cool. Knocked it out. Now we're headed home, which is awesome. And I'm going to edit. I mean, guys, yes, I do like editing, but it's not just something I'm gonna do because I'm bored, you know? Like, it takes the right frame of mind. The internet can't be bogging down. Like, if my internet starts messing up, that's one of the things. That's a factor that gets me annoyed and not wanting to do it. But I feel like today should be okay. And honestly, guys, the reason I shot this little video is because I honestly, truly want to know, what are your guys' minimums? I see the big guys on there, the gatekeepers and their henchmen that they got that will say 300, 200, 800. Like, come on, man. I'm gonna tell you what mine is right now, and obviously sometimes that could be a little different, but my minimum is $120 to show up. Now, comment down below, guys. What is your minimum? Be honest. I'm not gonna judge you. I'm sure, yes, you don't even have to put your name, none of that. I just want to know. Like, I don't do YouTube just to sit here and tell everybody how to do stuff. I'm kind of like leaving the door open for conversations, I'm always willing to listen to somebody if they got something better, a better way of doing it. I don't have it all figured out. If I had this all figured out, I'd be working 5-6 days a week. I'm not. But I'm honest, and I know that I'm gradually building. I can see these return customers, how more frequently they return now that I'm on my 3rd season. Before you know it, I'll be on my 4th and 5th, and then it will be like, man, the return customers will be a real game changer. But for right now, I'm steady chasing. Guys, it's like, I feel like I don't ever have enough time to get stuff done. And at the same time, I feel like I never get nothing accomplished. And I really honestly couldn't figure it out. I couldn't figure out why I feel like this. I've been telling, some people that are close to me, they know, I tell them all the time. And they think I'm crazy. But then my fishing partner said something the other day that made me look at it different, and I kind of think that's what it is. For the longest, I had set schedules. Even when I ran my lawn company, I knew what it was before the week started. You might get a little extra, but you knew your times, you knew the days. And when you went home and you unhooked your trailer, you were done. You weren't a lawn guy no more. That's not the case with this kind of job. I'm not a salesman. I've never even worked sales, ever, in my whole life. So all this, brand new to me. But what he said was, the reason you feel like that is because you don't have a set schedule. There's no this, that, clock in, clock out. You're literally at home chasing. When you're not home, you're doing the work. I'm also doing this YouTube, recording content, editing. Guys, I told you 6 months ago, I didn't know how to edit or none of this. I'm still not a tech savvy guy. Guys, I'm sorry for the people that ask me for links on stuff. I, honest to God, have not figured out how to get you guys these links. And it's like, my wife doesn't really want to help me with dumb stuff like that. You know what I mean? She'll help me with the billing and the estimates and all. She ain't trying to get involved in my YouTube stuff. And guys, I appreciate everybody reaching out, texting. I try to help people as much as I can. I'm a regular guy. I don't get paid for any of this. I will answer calls. Text is the best way. Email is really the good way, because some of the people text in the middle of the night, and sometimes the business phone's close to where we're sleeping, and it wakes my wife up. I don't wake up from that, but she does. So guys, don't hesitate to reach out. If I can answer a question, I will. Again, I'm not Mr. Know-it-all when it comes to this, but I've been around a little bit, and I've learned enough to know what I'm doing. And I don't ever really get nervous or doubt myself anymore. In the beginning, you will. It's inevitable. You're going to screw up. I still have little screw ups. Something where I streak a window or something. Lucky for me is I catch it a lot of times. That's why I always go back, walk around, analyze everything I just did, because my worst nightmare is a callback and an unhappy customer. But again, rambling. I'm going to get off here. I got to make a phone call, but I would really, really appreciate it, guys. Comment down below. Give me a sub. I see like 75% of the people who watch my channel are not subscribed. This really helps me. For a channel that's not going to sell you nothing, that's not going to bull crap you, try to pull wool over your eyes, the subs help me. They really do. The watch hours are good. I get enough watch hours when I do put out a video. But guys, comment down below. I really, really want to know this time. What is y'all's minimum? You don't have to tell me your location, where you're at. I'm not trying to get up under you and undercut. That's not what this is. I, honest to God, am just curious. For guys like me, I guess, not the gatekeepers or the guys with those huge ass rigs. Like, I understand the huge ass rigs, financed equipment. You need a certain amount to justify doing all that. But for like the regular guys like me, what is your minimum? Comment down below, and I will see you guys on the next one. Peace.